Hi gang, I just wanted to show you something that's just become available in the last 48 hours or so. So I'm looking at a program here called Tumult Hype. Hype is basically an animation interaction tool built in HTML5, which means what you can export from this can play on an iPhone, an iPad, Android device, because a lot of tablet devices and phones don't support Flash. So it's very much like Flash, very early days of Flash, where you can control interactions with elements and stuff. Here I'm moving this ball. And if I click on this button here, it'll move the ball. If I click on the replace ball, it will come back. So very simple animation. The idea though, and interaction, but the idea here, which is new, is if I go to here, File, and Export as HTML5, now one of my options is as a dashboard or an iBooks author widget, which means now we have a tool to create interactive graphics inside of an iBook, which we really couldn't do before. We could do animations using Keynote before, but now we have the ability to create actual interactive pieces with buttons that can move things around and new panels can move in and all that kind of stuff. So if I export that, I can export it out to my desktop, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I've exported that, let's say. So now I'm just going to come over here into iBook Author, and here's a layout. So if I go under widgets, I can put an HTML widget in here now. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger and move that up into the corner here. Now if I go to my desktop, I have a file called ballmove2wdgt, which is widget, and I'm just going to drag that into there, and you'll see that it is in place, and it's not running here in the iBooks Author tool on the Mac, but if I exported it to the iPad, it would run. So very easy way if you know your way around Tumult Hype, and if you've ever used Flash before, Tumult Hype's pretty easy to learn to create interactive elements. This is a simple one, but it could be much more complicated. It could be even a timeline if you want to build that. And you've got the ability here in the layout to control whether it's got a caption on it, if it's got a title on it or not, how big the margin is, all that kind of stuff. The same kind of stuff you can control when you put in pictures and stuff like that. So pretty straightforward, and the interaction capability here is pretty limited. You can just pick the code, which I've got here, but I'm sure they'll add more features as it goes along. So anyway, I just want to show you that. It is Tumult Hype, creating an HTML5 widget that's capable of being imported into an iBook Author book, which we've done here through the HTML tool, giving us the ability now, which we didn't have before, of creating interactive graphics inside of an iBook. So just wanted to share that with you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.